Atletico Madrid against Seville, and this was an extraordinary contest with Atletico Madrid going close to scoring first through Manolo. Certainly Seville needed to reappease the fans after last week's defeat by Betis, and when Bango with a free kick got the opening goal, Seville looked like they were going to put more sorrow into the supporters in the Vicente Calderon. Fine free kick, drifting into the top left-hand corner, and Seville desperately needed a victory, found themselves in front. Atletico Madrid played one of their best matches for a long time, and particularly Manolo. He was outstanding, but they just didn't seem to be able to find a way through. As the half wore on, it looked increasingly likely Seville would go in at the break, leading by a goal to nil. Manolo was certainly providing the best of the efforts, but the crowd in the Madrid second stadium were certainly frustrated. But their tension was lifted just before the break when Manolo took his chance, and eventually the ball in off the hero from the other end, Bango, with 5 minutes to the break. Relief, more than ecstasy, went round the Vicente Calderon. They surely couldn't afford to see their side slip to another home defeat. All credit to Manolo, who really did have an excellent first half. He claimed the goal, but for me, it was a Bango own goal. Well, in the last couple of minutes of the first half, once again Manolo, and he was so close. And the pattern of play was similar in the second half, with Atletico Madrid looking more likely. Again, this time an opportunity for Kozeki after fine work from Manolo. But then we were to see an inspirational piece of play from one of the world's leading strikers, Davor Suker, picking the ball up here on the right-hand side, twisting, turning, and finishing off decisively, albeit with a deflection from Abel. The Croatian striker, who is really making a big name for himself in the last 12 months, here with one of the best goals of the season so far. Brilliant play. Abel couldn't hold it, and Seville in front for the second time in the match. Davor Suker, who's been doing it at international level for Croatia. Remember, he was the man that got the goals that beat Italy. Then came an equaliser with 16 minutes to go. Alejandro saving a point for Atletico Madrid. An extraordinary match with an outcome that perhaps was correct. Manolo laying it off to the substitute. He'd only been on the field 24 minutes, and he made his contribution with an equaliser. Final score, Atletico Madrid 2, Seville 2.